Welcome back to the Set of the Gloves Are Off. It's time for us to get into our Offside Onside debate. And it was kind of a no-brainer for me this week when I sat down and picked what we were going to talk about. The hockey world has exploded over this Zdeno Chara Max Pacioretty hit. There are so many different things that we can talk about, but I guess what I'd like to start off with from both of you, was this just a case of a hockey play gone bad, or is it way more than that?
Can I just briefly, first of all, I'm glad the kid's okay.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they've built this thing up so incredibly. The history
They
between
being the media?
The media, Chara and him, they had a past. The next thing they're going to go in National Enquirer crap. I mean, I've just about had enough of it. You know what, and we were talking earlier, as I was a player, I can tell you at least 6 to 10 times a year, that type of incident happened when I was a player. And it's just unfortunate.
Now, the extent of the injury didn't happen, but a hit similar to that did happen?
Oh, yeah. I mean,
with the stanchion involved and everything else?
Montreal Forum, I can remember it 4 or 5 times when I was a player that happened. It's just such a bad place.
Okay, then my next question is, why is now different? Because of the injury that resulted?
Wow.
Because everyone's got a hit injury right now, so that makes it even worse.
So you think that, and Sidney Crosby's back on the ice, let's give him, a 20-minute story.
Coburn dies. Crosby's out. You look at all these things, it's just more fuel.
You just think it's an accumulation, and this is just now maybe a climactic
but I don't
sort of
think
incident?
Well, it's terrible what happened. I agree with him. It's I mean, to watch, it's grisly. It's like watching a car wreck. You want to turn away, but you can't. And so you look at it and go, geez, that was awful. You know, the thing is, how do you penalize Chara? I mean, that's the real question mark, isn't it?
So then,
or do you, I guess, is a big question.
But hold on, Carl, before you go any further, you got to separate these. And I think that's the biggest problem. The hit to a head, and that hit was not the same as a guy who gets coming across and
like
gets
an
elbow
right
like
to the
you
head.
saw the one guy do it right in the back of his head, and the kid can get 3 games. The one get this was an accident and gross to look at. It was horrifying to see him go into that bench that fast at that speed. But they're separate. They're complete. That's not a hit to the head.
So the question really is was he aware that he was doing it, or just how quickly it happened? He hit him in the boards and boom, he got him. That's really the question.
I don't think we're ever really going to know.
But Carey Price said it, and I really like. I'm going to applaud Carey Price this year because of how he was treated at the beginning of the year with the Montreal Files. But on this thought here, Carey Price said, we as players are well aware of where we're on the ice. Chara knew where he was. Okay, I come back at you, Pricer. Here's the question to you. If they're all aware of where they are on the ice, why didn't Pacioretty stop?
Dun, dun, dun.
Why did he stop?
Well,
he's well aware of where he was.
You got that much momentum going, it'd be tough to stop.
Yeah.
So.
Well, in the way I skate, there's no chance I would have.
It's kind of though, I mean, you know what? It's for us as players. We see a wall, we can stop. But in that case there, I don't think he was aware. And Chara, to me, I was looking for the head. I was looking for him to look back. Had he looked back, I would have said Chara did that on purpose.
Yeah.
All right, well, we will continue to sort of monitor the situation and how and when it evolves. But for now...
Chara should sit out as many games as the poor guy that took the hit.
Oh, that's an interesting revelation. All right, well, stay tuned. We're going to have sound off when we return, and Brian gets his 30 seconds to do whatever he wants.
It's first time.
First time. Stay tuned.
Yeah, but then...